Hi everyone, Kuri here with your weekly Oracle card reading. This reading is for February 4th to February 10th. And this week I'm going to be using the Life Purpose cards, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. This is another one of the new decks that I just received. I have used these cards once on just a personal reading. This will be the first time I'm using it for the weekly reading. Now what I noticed with these cards is, and it's really quite cool, it doesn't just mean life purposes of what you're supposed to be doing right now for, your career or what your purpose on life, what your life purpose is here on earth. It didn't just touch on that type of topic. Of course, these cards do have that topic in them, but I also realized and noticed that when I used these for just a general reading, I had questions about a couple of things going on in my life right now, and they answered my questions very truthfully, in a very gentle and loving way. So these are kind of a guide type of card as well. So great guidance cards. So I'd like to use these cards this week and see what our weekly reading turns out to be. So, with that being said, I'm going to draw 3 cards like I always do. The first card will be for Monday and Tuesday. The second card will be for Wednesday and Thursday. And then the final card will be for our weekend, being Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm just going to start shuffling my deck right now. And I'm just going to ask that the angels, God especially, just be with us all right now and to give us the guidance that we need, and that these cards make sense for everybody, including myself, and that really the messages come through very loud and clear. In fact, they're saying, all right, your cards are shuffled. So that's already being very loud and clear. All right, so, oops. My deck just cut in half and fell apart. Okay, so this one wanted to come out. Then this one. Then this one. Okay, so for Monday and Tuesday, we have energy healing. All right, so the card reads, your natural energy healing abilities are are an important part of your life purpose. So right now what the angels are saying, and they drew my attention directly to the alignment of the chakras. What we need to do for the beginning of this week is to heal our energy. We're still putting toxic stuff in our body. Toxins are still going into our body from the environment, the pollution, and if you're eating certain foods that you really shouldn't be, or lower vibration foods, or foods that have GMO in them or made from GMO. It's time to really look at what we're eating, look what we're putting into our body, and to say enough is enough, and no, it's time to heal our energy. So it's a very, very, very important Monday and Tuesday for just energy healing, balancing your chakras, and becoming enlightened. Trying to do some astro travel, they're telling me. Go into deep meditation and go to the astral plane and to meet with your angels and to meet with your guardian angels, to meet with God, to have conversations with them, and to ask them for help about what you're going through right now. We're all going through something, whether it be something good, whether it be something bad, whether we need help with something, whether we want to find out more about what we should be doing for our life purpose, why we're here on earth. This is the time now to really just bring that energy up there and heal it. Heal the toxic energy, cut all the cords, the etheric cords that might be attached to you, and release all of that negative energy that we might be having around us. And there is a lot of negative energy going around everywhere right now. So look inside yourself, look at your body, ask your body what your body needs to heal, what you need to do. And make a commitment to actually start this healing process. Sometimes, it's very hard to make a commitment. For example, if you smoke or if you drink or if you have some sort of addiction, it's very hard to stop these addictions cold turkey, or even, in intervals trying to stop it. Taking baby steps. It is very difficult, but you have to remember that you have God, you have Jesus, you have the angels, you have the ascended masters and your guardian angels. They're all around you to help you. All we need to do is to ask. So Monday and Tuesday, the angels can't emphasize enough to me that energy healing is very, very important. So heal your energy, everyone. Balance your chakras. Meditate. And get your vibration higher. We need more higher vibration, us light workers. Higher our vibration is, the more light and love we can send to everyone else. So that's big stuff for Monday and Tuesday. And then we have for Wednesday and Thursday, school. And the card reads, the answers that you are seeking involves going to school. Now, this doesn't mean going into a classroom and, studying books and, doing research. What they're trying to say is school can also be in the form of a workshop. What I was talking about before is like college or high school type of stuff. What the angels are talking about, and for some of you it might be an academic type of school, but what I'm getting for messages is join in workshops, go into lectures that are about new age topics or topics that you might be interested in. If you're interested maybe thinking about crystals, then look at different workshops or even go to the bookstore. If there's a Barnes and Nobles or I don't know if Borders is still around in America. I thought it was closing, but anyways, go to a store, a bookstore, and go to the New Age section and just look up stuff that you might be interested in. The other thing that they're telling me about, and this is just shouting at me, is they're telling us that we need to do more research online about GMOs, about chemtrails, the chemical trails that the jets are just dumping into our sky to change our weather, to change our climate. We need to really start to research this stuff, to learn this stuff, because all of this stuff is affecting our bodies. They're affecting our bodies physically, they're affecting our bodies emotionally, and they're affecting our bodies energy-wise as well. So in order to seek what we want to seek, we need to do the research for it. And the internet is a vast, endless place of information. Just be aware of the information that you do find. Don't always take things to heart, but, if you hear more and more people talking about it and there's research to back that up, then you should be looking at a well-known source, a source that, you can depend on. But, go to different websites, talk with different people, and start to educate yourself about all of the things that's going on our planet right now that is affecting our health and is affecting the world's energy as well. And they're pointing back to that energy healing that we have for Monday and Tuesday. So always remember to put that shield up, to protect your energy, but to heal as well. So do some research in the middle of the week about something that might be a controversial issue right now. And again, if you guys are thinking about looking into getting into a higher vibration and a more healthy lifestyle, organic food, start looking up stuff about where you can buy organic food, what farmer markets are around your area. But most importantly, look up exactly what the stores are selling us in terms of what foods have GMOs, because it's all bad stuff. It's like we're eating poison. We are eating poison. It is considered poison, and I don't mean to say any of this to you guys to make you fearful about what's going on, but a thing that I'm going to just bring up really quickly. I just listened to Doreen Virtue's radio show, and something really just kind of jumped out at me that she had said, and I can't quote her, word by word, but she said, when we go out and we buy things, and it can be something simple as toothpaste, and if you look at the back where the ingredients are in toothpaste or any type of food, and if you can't pronounce the words on the back that for the ingredients and you don't even know what they are, then why do you think it would be good for you to take them and put them into your body? And it makes complete sense. Why would you put something in your body that you can't even pronounce? If you can't even pronounce it, think about, would you give your children this? Would you give your animals this? If you're looking to eat something like beef, then you want 100% beef, right? You don't want 50% beef and 50% horse meat, right? You want to get what you can read. So start looking at the labels, and if you just look at something, like toothpaste, I'm just saying toothpaste because that's a big thing the angels have been telling me to change. But if you look at the back of a toothpaste bottle and you can't read half the stuff that, is on the label, why would you think it would be okay to put it in your mouth and clean with it? So, just a little, food for your knowledge, an apple for your knowledge. Start to do research. All right, now moving on to the weekend finally. We have flowers. And the card says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So it's funny that the flowers card came up because I'm staring at my plant right now, and I had actually made my plant, my peace lily fawn, a promise about repotting, putting him in a new pot because he looks a little bit, I don't know, he's not dying, but he's got a couple of yellow leaves, so he's been wanting to be replanted. So the fairies are kind of coming through. Also, I believe the groundhog, for you guys in America, I believe the groundhog did not get scared from his shadow or did not see a shadow, so spring is coming early. So they're really starting to say, okay, let's start getting into that spring mode. Let's start getting into that refreshed mode, the reborn mode. And it's all with this energy. So surround yourself with flowers, surround yourself with the fairies, and really just start to be refreshed and reborn. Do some spring cleaning. Open up your windows if it's not too cold, or if you're not in a very snowy area. But start to get fresh air into the room. Start to circulate all of the different air. Do some spring cleaning. But, if you're around flowers, or if you go out and, just buy a plant, or even buy like a bouquet of flowers, or even just one flower. They're showing me daisies for some reason. But, just do something to kind of change the energy in your space. And always remember that you need to make that sacred space. That's the other thing they're coming through. They're coming through with a lot of messages tonight. Coming and making your own space, your own sacred space is very, very important. And bringing a little bit of flower energy in that space would be very beneficial to you. Not only will it bring you a nice aroma, but you'll also have that nice flower essence around you, and you'll have the fairies to boot. So that is this week's reading. Very, very, very intense reading. I love it. It's intense, meaning a good energy. We all just have to remember, energy healing Monday and Tuesday. Try and get online, or try and do some research that you want to, that will be beneficial to you, beneficial to that energy healing and to your health. And then take that breather with some nice flowers or some flower essence. If you don't have the ability to to get flowers, then do some aromatherapy if you can, or one of those little essential oils. But even cooking with flowers, if you can get some sort of cooking with flowers, then that would be great. But all right, guys, it's almost 15 minutes, and I'm running out of time. I could go on and on, but I'm going to post this now. I send you lots of love, lots of light, and I will see you all next week. Namaste.